Hey guys, welcome back to my Ankara Nation YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a tote bag, and these are the materials I'll be using: tape, scissors. This is bridal satin, a zipper. I'll be using this Ankara fabric. So guys, the measurement for this bag is 19 inches by 11 inches. 19 inches by 11 inches. So you fold into two. And you fold again. So after folding, we're going to do our measurement from this folded part. So you put your tape rule and measure 1 inch. Then from this point, 2 inches, or let's do 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. So this is from this point to this point is 1 inches. 1 inch. So from this point to this point is 2 inches. 2.5 inches. From this point to this point, 2.5 inches. From this point to this point, 1 inch. So now I'm going to connect this part to this part. Hope you are seeing what I am doing. So I want to use this plate to connect this point to this point. This is it. Then you cut this out. After cutting out, this is how it looks. And don't forget that I ironed a strong interfacing on this Ankara fabric before I measure it out. So the next thing to do is to fold this part. We'll mark it. And you also fold this part. Mark it. So I want to measure here. this is 15. Measurement from this point to this point is 15, and that is what I'll be cutting out for the under. So guys, this is the measurement for the side of the bag, and this is 16 inches by 1 inch. So I have 2 of these, and I have a zipper. So what you will do is to go to your machine and you stitch this from this point to the end. You turn it and top stitch. You do the same for this one. You stitch it this way from the end to the bottom. You flip it and you top stitch on it. I have stitched, and this is how they look. So before I went ahead to stitch, this is bridal satin, and I ironed interfacing on it. And the reason I cut out 16 inches instead of the 15 inches that I measured from here is to add sewing allowance. The extra 1 inch that I added here that made it 16 is to join this together to this bag. So we'll set this aside. I'll set it aside, and the next thing to do is to fix the handle. And this is the handle. This is also bridal satin, and I already ironed interfacing on it. So let's measure. So this is 18 inches by 3 inches width. So I folded half an inch on both sides, and I fold it on yourself. Now I'll go to my sewing machine. I'll stitch from this point to this point, and I'll also do the same for the other handle. I am done stitching, and this is it. So the next thing to do is to fix this to our bag. Fold your bag into 2 to get the midpoint. You make a mark at that midpoint. Then you measure from the top 3 inches, from the middle 3 inches. So from that middle, you're going to measure 1.5 inch, 1.5, and from this other side you measure, it's the same thing, 1.5, and you do the same for this other side of the bag. So when you are done, you fix your handle on that 1.5 inches mark. You fold your bag a bit, and you stitch the handle. Fold this part too, stitch the handle, and you do the same for this other side. We have stitched the handle, and this is it. So the next thing to do is to fix the side of our bag, and pick your zipper that we stitched the other time. We're going to turn it this way. You can see that it's the same the same width with this. So you stitch you stitch. So guys, we have stitched the zipper. And the next thing to do is to cut off this excess zip. When that is done, now we are going to cover the bag, put the handle inside, and we are going to stitch this way. So guys, stitch from this point to this point, and you do the same for the other side. Stitch from this point to this point. So guys, when you are done stitching, before we turn this bag inside out, we use your bias tape to cover your rough work. Cover this edge and you cover this other edge. I have stitched the bag with bias tape to cover our rough work. And now we can now turn the bag inside out. So guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. Like this video, comment, and don't forget to share this video to your friends and family. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next tutorial.